Let's start with the rule for probability. Probability of an event equals favourable outcomes divided by total possible outcomes, and this value is always between 0 and 1. Also remember, if you add up the probabilities of every possible outcome in a situation, they must sum to 1. Now, worked example 1, we have a bag with 5 red balls and 3 blue balls, and we want the probability of picking a blue ball. First, state the total explicitly in words on its own line. Total outcomes equals 8, counting every possible outcome, that is 5 red plus 3 blue. The favourable outcomes are the blue balls, which is 3, so probability of blue equals 3 divided by 8. Now worked example 2. A spinner has 10 sections in total, 4 green, 3 yellow, 2 purple, and 1 orange. We want the probability of not landing on green. Again, state the total explicitly first. Total outcomes equals 10, counting every possible outcome on the spinner. The favourable outcomes are all the sections that are not green, so that's 3 yellow plus 2 purple plus 1 orange, which equals 6. So probability of not green equals 6 divided by 10, and simplifying this fraction gives 3 divided by 5. Here's the trick. Always write your fraction in a fixed order. Total outcomes always goes on the bottom, and favourable outcomes always goes on top. Keep that order every single time. Now, a common trip up to watch for. Learners sometimes use the count of the other outcome as the total instead of using all possible outcomes. For example, using just the red balls or just the green sections as the total is a sign error in how the total is being counted, and it will give a wrong answer. So the teaching tip is this. Before you even write the fraction, state the total explicitly in words on its own line, like total outcomes equals 8, making sure you have counted every possible outcome in the situation. Do this every time, and your probability calculations will always be set up correctly, with favourable outcomes on top and the full total on the bottom.